Typically, a traveler uses the airport as a means to get to the main attraction. But sometimes an airport is so different that it becomes the main attraction. Whether it's because of size, location, or other features, we found 7 airports so unusual that they require more than just a passing through. Topping the list is the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport in Georgia. If you ever find yourself taxiing along runway 10 at this international airport, you may catch a glimpse of something so out of place it will make you do a double take. Yes, embedded into the tarmac of runway 10 is a pair of grave markers. And just how did they get there? The previous property owners, Catherine and Richard Dodson, used the land that the airport now sits on for a cemetery. The Dodsons died in the late 1880s and were both buried in the cemetery. Years later, as World War II approached, the military decided to convert the cemetery into an airport for training purposes and moved all of the bodies in the cemetery to another one. However, to honor family wishes, the military left behind the grave markers of Catherine and Richard Dodson. Away from grave markers in the USA to France, where the Courchevel Airport, located in such an upscale, posh ski resort town, is quite the understated airport. A 1,700-foot strip of tarmac, located 6,000 feet above sea level on a slope in the French Alps, serves as the only airport in the ski-happy town of Courchevel. Built in 1961, the runway, which bizarrely rises uphill and then dangerously dips downhill, is not only notorious for its dodgy setup, but also for its appearance in the James Bond movie, Tomorrow Never Dies. Coming in next is the Amsterdam Airport Schiphol in the Netherlands. With an airport like this, a flight delay or layover doesn't sound so bad. The Amsterdam Airport Schiphol, the main international airport of the Netherlands, houses its very own museum in Terminal U on Holland Boulevard. The Rijksmuseum displays paintings by famous Dutch artists and features an always-changing temporary exhibition. Passengers in transit can access the museum for free, but the unusual attractions don't stop there. The airport also features a casino as well as a mediation center. Oh, and for those who need to refresh while in transit, the airport provides individual shower rooms. Closely behind Schiphol is Agatti Airport, Lakshadweep, India. This airport is surrounded by nothing but the Indian Ocean. The 4,000-foot-long Agatti Airport is so random and petite that it could pass off as a piece of a larger runway lost at sea. The airport is the only one in Lakshadweep, an Indian Union territory consisting of 36 exotic islands located off the southwestern coast of India and sits on the island of Agatti. Because of the danger the short runway presents, there have been proposals to extend it. But in the meantime, flights continue to operate to the island 6 times a week from the Cochin International Airport in Kerala. The Vancouver International Airport, Canada, is one place to be when it comes to killing time. Just head over to one of the 2 aquariums installed in the International Terminal Wing while you wait to board one of the 68 airlines servicing Canada's second busiest airport. On level 3, it's hard to miss the main aquarium, a 30,000-gallon tank full of more than 5,000 creatures, including eels and sea stars. Head up to level 4 and check out the smaller aquarium swimming with moon jellyfish. And finally, the Hong Kong International Airport B, which has a luxury golf course and a massive expo center within walking distance from the runway. The airport consistently ranks as one of the busiest cargo hubs in the world. 3.35 million metric tons of cargo passed through it in 2009. So amenities like the Sky City Nine Eagles golf course cater to the constant stream of professionals passing through. A quick round of 9 holes at night costs about $60.
The national carrier Qantas says its yields improved across both its domestic and international operations for a third straight month in November 2014 as it maintained capacity discipline at home and benefited from more benign capacity growth from foreign carriers. On the domestic front, Qantas said yields, an industry term measuring average airfares per passenger, improved across its domestic Qantas, Qantas Link and Jetstar operations in October, reflecting improvement in all 3 domestic airlines. Qantas mainline domestic operations, including Qantas Link, reduced capacity measured by available seat kilometers by 4.3% in November due to smaller Boeing 717s replacing larger 737-800s on certain routes. That pullback in capacity, however, was offset by ongoing growth at Jetstar Domestic, which expanded available seat kilometers by 2.7% in the month. Next, the delivery of the first Airbus A350-900 to launch customer Qatar Airways is now set to take place on the 22nd of December. Qatar Airways and Airbus plan to hold a delivery ceremony in Toulouse, attended by the airline's chief executive, Akbar Al-Bakr, along with Airbus chief, Fabrice Breguier, and Rolls-Royce head, John Riston. Airbus says the original delivery was held up by minor technical matters requiring a small amount of additional testing before Qatar Airways will agree to accept the aircraft. A350 program chief said during an investor forum in London on December 11th that the 10-day interval that Airbus had allowed between handover from production arm to the delivery center was normal, but suggested it was a little optimistic for the first example of a new aircraft. Vistara, a joint venture between Tata Sons and Singapore Airlines, has received the air operator permit from aviation regulator, Directorate General of Civil Aviation of India. This clears the way for the airline, where Tata Sons holds a 51% stake while the remaining 49% is with Singapore Airlines, to start operations in India. Vistara will be the third full-service carrier after state-run Air India and Jet Airways. Headquartered in New Delhi, Vistara will begin operations with its fleet of Airbus A320-200 aircraft and will soon make an announcement on the start of sales, routes and schedules. The airline plans to connect Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Goa, Chandigarh, Srinagar, Jammu and Patna in the first year of its operations. It plans to operate 87 flights in the first year with 5 leased Airbus A320s and then scale it up to 301 flights by the 4th year.